What's up, and welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Moats. And we know what just released, baby. Talking about them Air Jordan 11 Retro Gammas. Absolute fuego heat. We already know the drill. The pair I have in my hand are from the 2013 release, right? I gave them a little bit of loving, right? And all that is just a little hot water with a rag. You wipe it down, it looks nice and clean, so fresh and so clean. But we know today, the 2025, where as I'm recording it, December 13th, 2025, we know we got another release of the Gammas. And the biggest difference when we're talking about the 2013 Gamma release versus the 2025 Gamma release, patent leather, you see how this is a little bit smaller, right? With the 2025, it's just elevated higher, and it'll come a little bit higher in the back of this as well. That's the biggest difference, man, when you're talking about the 2013s versus the 2025s. All right, so if you were like me and you have a pair of 2013s and they still are hitting, they still are wearable, they still look good, smell good, feel good, you got some time. You don't have to go ahead and get the new ones just yet. But if you weren't as fortunate back in 2013 or since then to have gotten a pair, well, absolutely, you got me some of that good now, because the 2025 is looking beautiful. And as soon as these RIP, you know I'm copping the 2025s, all right? But hit the like button one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe either, because we're not just talking about these today. No. We know all black murdered out, Gamma blue got the maze showing up on the Jordan and the 23 on the back. I mean, an absolute gorgeous sneaker, a shoe that I've worn so much for multiple reasons, right? We talk about the nostalgia part, a shoe that Michael Jordan himself actually wore. I remember watching him with the Bulls in these, or not this colorway, but the Jordan 11. Same way watching Space Jam, right? The Jordan 11. So with the Gammas, you're gonna get that same nostalgic feel, right? So I love that. But then on top of that, man, when you just talk about a clean cut, that silhouette is just perfect to me, man. Can't go wrong with a Jordan 11. Cannot go wrong with it. So today what we're gonna do is this, man. Got a couple of, options of how to style your Gamma 11s, because I get it, man. You get your shoes, you want to wear them in multiple situations, right? Whether it's something where you got to be a little bit more dressy, something where it's a little bit more casual, or maybe you're on the go with your lady friend, right? Or your significant other, whoever that may be. But I figured today I'll show you a couple of ways that I style it. So with that being the case, let's get to it. All right, so the first outfit we're gonna talk about is we're going out just chilling with the fellas, right, man? Whether we're going to a sports bar, man, get some wings, maybe hit the mall, get some shopping, right? So this is a true staple. You can never go wrong with black jeans, right? Black denim. Why? Because the shoe is predominantly black. So whenever the shoe color is black, rock out with the black jeans, baby. From there, I went a little loud and colorful with the sweatshirt. Why? Because of how toned down the lower half is with the black jeans. And obviously the Gammas being such a predominantly black sneaker. But as you can see, this is the OVO Drake Tour hoodie, man, from when he came to Pittsburgh. This would have been, 2 years ago now? I think 2023 time frame, man. But with that, though, you can obviously see a lot of color. This is loud. This gets your attention. Boom. But you can tone it back down. And for the sneakerheads out there, you peep the kicks. We appreciate that. And you know that feeling, man, when you walk into a spot and you think it's all chill and they looking at your feet like, whoa, bro, I see that. You cool here, but them heat's on your feet. Yes, sir. You know that's what we do it for, baby. All right? We in it for the love of the game. That's it. Just for the love of the game. So, like I said, man, this is the first fit in terms of just a chill guy vibe, man. Saturday, midday, Like I said, man, we want to support somebody, man, whether it's a youth sporting game, right? Go to a lot of those. Shout out to having kids, okay? But at the same time, man, hey, you trying to go get some wings afterwards? Let's hit it. So you see how we're doing the first outfit, all right? Let's get to the next one. All right, now I'm in my bag when I get to throw this combo on right here. Why? Because it's one of my personal faves. I get all the nostalgia that I'm looking for, comfort, and get to wear my fresh heat, right? So up top, I went with the Power Rangers. Vintage t-shirt, man. Shout out to me being a 90s baby. Like I said, I remember all this right here, man. Remember when this movie actually dropped as well, man. First time seeing the White Ranger with the Ninja fit on. Absolute crazy, all right? But don't worry about that. We'll get to that on another show, okay? But with the blue denim, right? This is a cool staple. You can never go wrong with blue denim. This is obviously a lighter wash, but you have so much flexibility with blue denim, man. It's tried and true. And this is the simple combo, man. Graphic tee up top. I went with the dark vibe, but you could go with a light graphic tee. Because of the shoe being black, 90% of it, right? You have that gamma blue and that small hint of the yellow. You have so much flexibility with this shoe. But for me, I wanted to pull black off of the sneaker and pull that with the shirt, but then break it up with the blue jeans. And then from there, it gets right back to putting a little bit more spotlight on the Jordan 11, which is the whole purpose of us getting them, right? You know how much they cost when you get them from retail. Sometimes we know when you got to take that delayed win and you got to get them aftermarket with them resellers. Sometimes it's right? But lately, we've been having some good luck. So shout out to Nike, shout out to Jordan, and shout out to just the sneakers, man. Supply, all right? More supply. Hook us up with that demand, all right? So we can get them prices back down the way we need it to be. But this is why you do it though, right? You want to have flexibility. So if you, like you said, you want to put the hoodie on, you saw we just did that. When you're trying to have a different vibe, show off a little bit of that skin, you can do that as well. Another thing that you could pull off with this is the polo, right? We know, just sub out the t-shirt for a button-up polo t-shirt, man. The traditional little collar shirt, you can't go wrong with that either. A lot of versatility when you throw the blue jeans on with the Gamma 11s, all right? Well, you know, if we're gonna finish it, we gotta do it the right way. What's the quarter zip? Of course. Call me Mr. Quarter Zip, all right? So with that being the case, you can see up top, we break out the black quarter zip. Nice, you know, gives you a nice little sophisticated look with that thing, man. If you have accessories that you would like to add, of course you can add them. But from there, man, you can see you go with the khaki pants. Anytime you throw on khaki pants, it just makes it look more business casual. I always call it my schoolboy look, right? If I was in the choir, I would throw the khaki pants on, white polo shirt, and okay? So with that, man, you just follow suit. But from there, it allows you the opportunity to put on the gammas, and now you can really feel good wherever you're at. Like I said, if you got to be a little bit more dressed up, maybe you're going to a dinner, maybe you're going to an event, some type of function, right? Wherever you're something at church. Well, shoot, man, you quarter zip it. All right, so you're good for any of the holiday stuff, right? And then from there, with the khaki pants, it just makes it feel a little bit more up, right? You're just a little bit more done up. That's what you need. And then from there, baby, put on them Gamma 11s, all right? So you see how we rocking out, man? I'm feeling good with my quarter zip one, man. So shout out to the quarter zip gang, okay? But with that being the case, let me know of the looks that you saw tonight. Which one did you like the best? Which one did you relate to the most in? Maybe what would you do differently also, all right? And of course, if you got them gammas, drop that in the comment section as well. May the odds ever be in your favor. But either way, you know I appreciate you for tuning into this video. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Appreciate you for watching as always. And until next time, it's only one thing left to do, and that's holla.